So here is our main story for the week from reading. It is called, as I told you before, Old MacDonald Had a Woodshop. But I bet if you look at this cover, you can tell right away this is not a person. Nope, it's a sheep. And so all of the characters in this story are the kinds of animals that you would find at a farm. There's no person in this book. So this is kind of fun. And it also follows a pattern, just like the song of Old MacDonald does, only instead of the noises or sounds of the animals, we hear noises and sounds of the tools that they use. So let's get started. Old MacDonald had a woodshop. I need to show you this beginning picture here. Here is the sheep. She's at her drawing board or her drafting board, and she is working on plans for something that she wants to build. So she's got the paper spread out and a pencil, big bright light so she can see what she's doing, and she has a protractor, some tape. She's got some other brushes, markers, pencils, even a very nice pencil sharpener. And so she's getting some ideas figured out of what she would like to build. There she goes into the barn with a wheelbarrow full of wood. Old MacDonald had a shop, E-I-E-I-O. And in her shop, she had a saw, E-I-E-I-O, with a zit-zit here and a zit-zit there. Here a zit, there a zit, everywhere a zit-zit. Old MacDonald had a shop, E-I-E-I-O. Now I also need to show you this little mouse character down here. And so he doesn't get any of the tools to build with, but he is the cleaner-upper guy. And so all through the whole story, you got to keep your eyes open for this cute little mouse with his broom and his dustpan as he's working to try to keep the wood shop clean of sawdust. And in her shop, she had a drill, E-I-E-I-O, with a rrr here and a rrr there, and a zit-zit here and a zit-zit there. Here a zit, there a zit, everywhere a zit-zit. Old MacDonald had a shop, E-I-E-I-O. So now the next character that uses the drill is the cat. And if you watch over here in the doorway, this is kind of like Jan Brett, you know, where she would show the next thing that's coming. Well, if you watch in the doorway, you'll see the next animal character that's going to come into the barn to work. And there's the mouse right up there, cleaning with his broom and dustpan. And in her shop, she had a hammer, E-I-E-I-O, and that's for the goat, with a tap-tap here and a tap-tap there, a rrr here and a rrr there, a zit-zit here and a zit-zit there, here a zit, there a zit, everywhere a zit-zit. Old MacDonald had a shop, E-I-E-I-O. It's very cute now because as more characters work, the pile of sawdust that the mouse has to clean up is getting bigger and bigger. And in her shop, she had a chisel that's going to belong to the hen, with a chip-chip here and a chip-chip there, a tap-tap here and a tap-tap there, a rrr here and a rrr there, a zit-zit here and a zit-zit there. Here a zit, there a zit, everywhere a zit-zit. Old MacDonald had a shop, E-I-E-I-O. There's the mouse again with a very large pile of sawdust. And in her shop, she had a file, E-I-E-I-O, with a scritch-scratch here and a scritch-scratch there, a chip-chip here and a chip-chip there, a tap-tap here and a tap, ouch, there. Uh-oh, what do you think happened? Yep, I think the goat slipped with the hammer and hit a finger, part of her hoof. A rrr here and a rrr there, a zit-zit here and a zit-zit there. Here a zit, there a zit, everywhere a zit-zit. Old MacDonald had a shop, E-I-E-I-O. And in her shop, she had a screwdriver, E-I-E-I-O, with a squeak squeak here and a squeak squeak there, a scritch scratch here and a scritch scratch there, a chip chip here and a chip chip there, a tap tap here and a tap tap there, a rrr rrr here and a rrr rrr there, a zit zit here and a zit zit there. Here is it, there is it, everywhere is it, zit. Old MacDonald had a shop, E-I-E-I-O. And the mouse is so tired of this giant pile of sawdust now that he has to work on that he's just laying back and taking a break. And in her shop, she had a paintbrush, E-I-E-I-O, with a swish swash here and a swish swash there. A squeak squeak here and a squeak squeak there, a scritch scratch here and a scritch scratch there, a chip chip here and a chip chip there, a tap tap here and a tap tap there, a rrr rrr here and a rrr rrr there, a zit zit here and a zit zit there. Here is it, there is it, everywhere is it, zit. Old MacDonald had a shop, E-I-E-I-O. And there they are. They have their work finished, but they have it under a cloth so that they can unveil it by pulling the cloth up and showing off their hard work. And in her shop, she had there's all the little kids of all the animals looking in to see what they built. Farm! E-I-E-I-O. Look at that, it's a toy farm. And so each of the baby animals or child animals has an animal like themselves in this farm set to play with. The pig has a pig, the cat has a cat, the dog with a dog. That is so cute. What a good job they all did on that, using all those tools. Great story. Hope you enjoyed that.